Do you know how to start these things? Because I never know how to start these things. So
Painting.
yeah, sure. Just scream into the ears of everybody who's watching.
Yeah, now
That'll
they
show
know.
them.
Now they know what's happening.
That'll show them. So my setup here, I'm gonna be using an Android tablet for the painting because I got one that has a very nice pen, and it's pretty much the best that I found to do this sort of oil painting emulation. I did set up a palette with some of the colors that Bob Ross uses, so those are already here.
Yeah.
Color mixing is something that we're gonna have to kind of wing it a little bit as we go.
Yeah.
But just take a drink of water. Replenish those electrolytes.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. See what Bob Ross has for us today. Hopefully this is gonna work okay. Can I get a copyright strike for Bob Ross?
I
Alright.
I don't know.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and for the next 13 weeks, I'll be your host as we experience the joy of painting. This is a fantastic method of painting where we use a wet-on-wet technique. And before I go far into the show, I'd like to take a few minutes and make a dedication.
I'm not sure. I thought that the entire reason that you didn't get copyright strikes on Twitch is because you're streaming, not uploading it permanently.
Bill
But
Alexander. And years ago, Bill taught me this fantastic technique, and I feel as though he gave me a
Twitch themselves were streaming Bob Ross,
So
so
before we start,
Yeah.
talk a minute about the equipment that we'll be using here. We're using a stretch canvas rather than a canvas board. The canvas board will absorb your underpaint very rapidly and become dry. You need a strong easel because we use a lot of pressure here. And you need an easel that would grip the canvas and hold it securely. The palette that we use a large palette that has a lot of working area in it. And I'm going to go over each of the colors that we use here, and they'll be flashed across the screen. So if you need to write them down, you can pick them up off the screen as I talk about them. So here we go. Let's start right up here with titanium white,
Goopy.
phthalo green,
hey,
phthalo blue, Prussian blue, burnt umber, Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, sap green, cad yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and permanent red.
I'm not gonna try to mimic those exact colors because he's gonna be mixing them, and I just gotta eyeball what he's doing.
Also, each
Yeah.
run the colors across the screen, so in case you didn't get all of these, you can pick them up the next time. The brushes that we use, these are natural bristle brushes. I'm using a 2.5 inch and a 1 inch brush. Also, we use an almighty palette knife, a very big palette knife.
Almighty.
This palette knife, unlike traditional palette knives, is very firm. It's very big, so we can do almighty things very rapidly here.
Palette knife is one thing that I'm not good at emulating just yet.
We'll start by dipping the brush into a little bit of magic white. Now, this makes the canvas wet, it makes it slick, it allows the paint to blend in here. You actually blend the painting on the canvas. So all we do here is cover the entire canvas with a thin layer of the magic white. All right.
So that actually works well for us because this canvas is already white, and with the
All we want is just a nice
synthetic
even
paintbrushes and sketchbook,
When you're using large brushes,
I'm using Autodesk Sketchbook here.
problem.
Mm.
Here we go.
It actually mixes in the colors pretty well.
Look at there already.
It also
complete.
lags a hell of a lot when you do that.
There. Okay, now just work it back and forth and up and down to get a nice even distribution of color.
So when he's doing a great big sky, this is going to chug into a
Just cover it
crawl.
with the magic white.
Uh-huh.
Now, another big problem that we run into continually is washing the brushes. Now, I'm going to wash the brush, and we wash it with odorless paint thinner.
You
And I
gonna
strongly
wash your
suggest
stylus?
you use odorless, or you'll run
Sure.
everybody in the house out in the yard. You'll be there by yourself. Now, we shake the brush into a box and then beat the bristles dry. Now, if you do this,
You gotta do that with the stylus
you'll
too.
redecorate your living room in a second. So be careful. Learn how to contain this. Alrighty, let's do a simple little picture today that'll just give you an idea of how this fantastic technique works. So I'm going to start here with a little bit of Prussian blue, and we pull a small amount of paint out and beat it into the bristles. Really work this paint into the bristles. You're looking for a nice even distribution of color throughout the bristles. And we'll start right up here at the top, and we just make little X's, little crisscross pattern. Come all the way across the top. There we go. Now your brush is picking up the magic white, and automatically the sky is going to get lighter in value as it works toward the horizon. There. Okay. Now see how easy that was?
Alright. So throughout this, I'm going to pause the video a lot to try to,
Things
like,
up better.
yeah, try to figure out, like, how can I work this out better?
Mm.
I tried all of the painting apps in the Play Store that I could find. Even the paid ones. Because, like, they have, like, free versions of the paid ones that you can try for, like, 7 days or something. Even the paid ones, none of them work as well as this. But the problem is this one, I guess, is not, like, GPU accelerated, so it does,
Yeah.
like, this sort of lagging a lot when you're trying to paint with, like, oil paint techniques. In fact, I think it's, okay, it's not frozen. Maybe.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm trying to think if maybe I don't use a shape for this particular one. It's gonna work out faster. No, that's about the same.
Hmm.
Okay, so the texture of the thing is not exactly the problem here. Make it even bigger.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. After a while, it just, like, locks up almost completely. But I think, like, that's kind of working out for us, right?
Mm.
I think, let's see. This is a bit more blue. Some blue skies.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, Okay, it's kind of locked up, so
Oh boy.
wait a little bit.
Use the big brushes. Big lag. Mm-mm.
I have the brush rotation set to the pan tilt. I'm kind of fully used to it yet because sometimes it goes in the direction that I want, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, so we don't have exactly what he has on canvas there, but we have some approximate.
Yeah.
Is this blended about?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit too harsh.
Mm.
Yeah, a little better.
Okay, and very gently we'll just blend this out. Now it's very easy to make a sky darker, but it's a son of a gun to make it lighter. If you want to make it a little darker, all you do is add a little more blue, a little more blue. This stuff is really strong. And go right back through the same procedure, and you can darken the sky very easily. All right. Now another thing it seems to give us a lot of problems is almighty clouds. So let's spend a second here and make us a cloud. And here we'll use the fan brush. And I'm going to take the fan brush and load it full of titanium white paint. Load it full. A lot of paint in the bristles. Okay, now we'll go up here and decide where we want a happy little cloud to float around. And you touch the canvas and just make little tiny circles.
Happy little.
Just work it, work it, work it. Do it rapidly. Push hard and get away from it. Don't keep working the same area. All you'll have is a big cotton ball up in the sky. Okay, maybe we'll put another little cloud right over here.
He makes this look easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Cloud.
Mm.
Looks a bit more like a mountain, but I guess it figures because he also uses the fan brush to do mountains sometimes. On the
Yeah.
palette knife. And I was using this kind of like a palette yesterday. Let's see. Yes.
Just work it, work it, work it. Do it rapidly. Push hard and get away from it. Don't keep working the same area. All you'll have is a big cotton ball up in the sky. Okay, maybe we'll put another little cloud right over here. Just to show you how to make these little clouds. Okay, now, with a large brush, we want to very gently blend this out on the bottom down here, but without touching the top at all. So very gently, just the bottom. Just blend it a little bit. Little tiny circles.
Oh, that works
There we
out
go.
really well.
Over here, we'll blend this one a little.
Mm.
Now we'll fluff it, and we're just going to gently lift upward. And don't worry if you get some of these little things up in the sky. Okay.
Oh wow, those are the best clouds I've ever done.
They look great.
These are very simple, very basic little clouds, and very easy to do. Now, if you brush sheds like you just did here and you get a hair on you, just take the corner of your brush and lift it off. Don't spend all day trying to pick it off. You'll have fingerprints all over your painting. Just use the corner of your brush. All right. Let's now make an almighty mountain. Everybody likes mountains, no matter if you live in Florida or Alaska. Mountains are still pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of the Prussian blue, some Van Dyke brown, and a little touch of crimson. Very little crimson. And we'll mix that up real good. Now, all you need to do here is push this almighty knife right into the canvas. Just push. You're really pushing the paint right into the fabric. There. And all we're looking for is just a basic outline for this mountain.
Oh, yeah, it went out.
You may have noticed by now, we use no patterns, we do no...
You're back there?
I'm back now. Man, it's back.
Why, okay. I don't got much of a palette knife, so I'm gonna use the same brush to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Also blends way too early. It doesn't,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
It's something else to do this with. No, I didn't think of it at the time, but this is not going to be a very exciting stream. Maybe I should have thought of music or something to put on as I did this.
And
This method is going to work too. What else? I really wish this had a palette knife thing.
Yeah. Surprised it doesn't.
Oh, I guess it's not exactly made for that. Yeah, sure, okay. Wii music.
Ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Yeah.
There we go. Alright.
ba, ba, ba.
That also doesn't quite work. doesn't it?
Hmm.
That sort of works, but we don't get that hard edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you could fake it with 2 different brushes.
I could, I guess so. I don't really want to. I really wish there was something better suited for this, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Intro blend. It kind of works.
Hmm.
Looks a bit weird, but I think it kind of works.
Yeah.
It's
It's usable.
with it? Not quite. Okay, but I guess it's kind of good enough to fake with, and then we go back to regular paint, oil paint blending after we're done with these. It's not quite there.
Hmm.
Somewhat closer.
And you may have noticed by now, we use no patterns, we do no sketching. We let this flow right out of our heart onto the canvas. There. Now, with a large brush, I'm just going to pull this down. One thing about mountains when you're painting them, they should always be more distinct at the
The
top.
mountain might need to be a little higher.
Because at the bottom of the mountain, we have mist, and now we have
Everybody's a critic.
all of these things diffuse and break up the light and create the mist at the bottom of the mountain. So once again, we allow the magic white to mix with the paint, and this happens automatically. We don't have to worry about it or think about it. Let it happen. All right. Let's put some snow on this almighty mountain. We'll use a little of the titanium white, and we're going to start right up here on this peak. Just let this paint flow right down the mountain. And you want the paint to break like this, so it creates all the little rocks and stones and highlights and shadows in your mountain. There. light's going to strike right along this peak also.
You gotta use a phone knife, don't you, Bob?
Just a little touch back in here. Now let's build some shadows, and we'll just use a little bit of the Prussian blue and white. Maybe a touch more. There we go. Now the shadows will run in the opposite direction. We'll start here. Just let the shadows run right across like this. There comes a shadow. Okay, we'll put one back here. And we've decided this peak is behind the mountain. So all we do is take this shadow and bring it right through. And automatically you've just pushed a mountain around. On this canvas, you're the creator. Anything that you want, you can build here. This is your world. Your dreams come real here. All right. There. Now, maybe we'll add just a couple more little peaks in here. Maybe there's a happy little peak right here. We'll put the highlight in first. And then we give him his own private little shadow right there. Now, this is a very basic, simple little mountain. And as the series progresses, we'll do some that are a little more complicated if this is too easy for you. There. Okay. Now, as we had talked about earlier, we always want it to be more distinct on the top than it is on the bottom. So, using the large brush here, I'm going to very gently tap the bottom of the mountain. I'm tapping. All I want to do is diffuse. I don't want to destroy it. There we go. Always following the angles. Now, very gently, lift upward using the brush flap. Look at that. Look at that mist.
I'm way too fast for you.
I mean, you don't have an actual paintbrush. That works like a proper actual paintbrush.
Yeah.
Joy of painting is what's been making me consider buying paint supplies really hard for a long time now. This is like not just like now, but like for a good while now.
Mm.
It just turns into a mess. I really wish I could get something like this, but with a palette knife, you know? Like all the other brushes, they're fine. I just want a palette knife here.
Mm.
Anyone who works at Autodesk is out there listening. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
For us?
Look at that. Look at that mist.
Oh,
See, I knew you could do it. All right. I think it's time we had some fun now. Let's get over here into the sap green and just load
I keep
it.
activating the eraser.
Put a lot of paint into it.
Oh.
Just really work it into the bristles. And we're going to go right along here and touch and push. Just push. Just like so.
Yeah, you're right. My mountains might be a little bit too far down.
Right into the fabric.
Hmm.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oh well, you gotta have something to
Oh,
make sure
they're
paint's
suddenly
neat.
getting bigger.
Let's push it in. This is just straight sap green. And you're bending the bristles. Most important that you bend the bristles. There.
I can't do that, Bob.
Bend the stylus.
Now we're going to go into just a tiny bit of Prussian blue. And we'll darken the front here. As things get closer to you in the landscape, they should get darker in value.
We've done grass. Disable that thing? I don't think there is.
Huh.
It's not as well defined as his is, but
You'll get there.
Yeah.
You add stuff on top.
You know, while I'm doing that, one of the most interesting things that we see as we run across the country teaching this fantastic method is people continually say, I can't draw a straight line. I don't have the talent, Bob, to do what you're doing. That's baloney. Talent is pursued interest. In other words, anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. And this is no exception. But it's like driving the car. At first, it's a little difficult. You have to learn how to make your hands and your foot work together. Same thing. And
you say foot.
you hear
Yep.
is the technique.
Did you say foot?
Yep.
Down. All you need is a dream.
Yes, he did.
Alright.
Desire to pull it
Okay.
into this.
Okay, Bob. Alright.
Okay. Now, Let's go back here in the background a little bit, and we'll mix up some blue. This is Prussian blue, brown, Van Dyke brown in about equal parts, and sap green. All three of these are in about equal parts. And it should look very dark. It should look black on your palette. Okay. Now with the fan brush here, let's make some little evergreens back here in front of this almighty mountain. And there's many, many ways to make them, and we'll try to show you a bunch of ways during this series. Okay, we load the fan brush full of paint and decide where you want your tree to be. You touch the canvas, turn the brush sideways, and just begin building a tree, back and forth. Isn't that easy?
No, not for me.
That's baloney.
Well, not quite a Bob Ross evergreen, but
Mm.
Look at there. And trees get lonely too. They need a little friend, so we'll give him a friend right here. There. And you know, sometimes you don't want to have a bunch of distinct trees. You just want indications of trees. So watch right here. This is the way to make indications. All we're doing is touching. Just touching. And this looks like little trees. When the painting's finished, it is way back in the background. And maybe over here. Just drop these in. This is such a free style of painting. There. And maybe there's some here that are a little closer. And we'll just drop them in. Let them just fall right off your fan brush. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll put a little more dark in here. You need dark in order to show light, so here I'm just applying a little dark color. Now, another golden rule that you need to remember here. A thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So I'm adding just a touch of magic white on my brush here to go through this thicker paint. And this will make it a little bit thinner so it'll stick on top of the thick paint. This is why we're able to paint wet on wet. Okay, now let's put some happy little things happening back in here. Just some little bushes and stuff. Here they come, down the hill. Just let them progress. There we go. There, look at all them little rascals.
I have an interesting representation of what he's talking about, guys.
Uh-huh.
I think it looks.
shading more or less.
Okay. With the knife here, I'm just using the point, and I'll scratch a few little trunks here and there. See, already it looks like we have a multitude of trees and stuff back here. Okay. Now let's move a little forward in the painting. And I'm gonna come right about here. There we go. And we'll drop a bigger tree in here. There he goes. There he is.
Oh, that's fancy mode.
There. These little trees live in your paintbrush, and you have to scare them out sometime.
Oh.
So my bushes didn't quite turn out as detailed, but
Oh well.
the big fish.
Hmm.
See, I knew you could do it. Just let that come right on down. But here's some trees on the other side over here too. Let's put an almighty tree right here. We're having such
Almighty.
a lot of fun doing these trees. We might as well just keep going with them. Okay. And by now you're probably saying, hey, can he do anything but evergreens? All right, let's do some different types of trees.
Hang on, it didn't even get the grasp of the evergreens yet. Okay, so that was a good start, but I'm not happy with the color, so I didn't do it.
Big tree.
It's not quite as full as this.
Yeah, well, he's using a brush. That is an actual brush. Someone's got to have tried making like a digital painting tool with a stylus. It like works like an actual brush, right? How hard would that be?
So, Corral Painter claims that you can paint my Bob Ross with it. You know.
No, I mean like the physical stylus. It actually works like an actual paintbrush, in that it bends and everything. In the same way.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Then you get the actual feeling of the. Here comes another tree. Tree.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
And we'll take a 1-inch brush and load some of the same color on it here. And let's put in some leafy trees. There we go. Just push them right off your brush. Bend the bristles. Most important that you bend the bristles.
Bend the
Look at all the
stylus.
actions that happen there.
That's the shortcoming of trying to do oil painting digitally. When he gets a bunch of like paint on a brush and then he like bends it, It's not a single color that he's putting down. He's making texture there. If I do this, that's a single green. There's no texture to that.
Yeah.
I gotta bake and use 100.
And maybe over here, nice little tree. There we go. Now, let's put a little trunk in here. I'll use a little bit of burnt umber. And let's just lay some happy little trunks.
That thing angling weird.
It covers the whole thing. I want less of that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Little evergreen trees, just here and there. There we go. And we need a trunk in this big old tree over here. Like so. One in there. You can also take just the point of your knife and scratch right through the paint and put all kinds of little indications in here. All right.
What's going on with the...
Thin paint to thin
Oh,
this
I
down.
fixed it. That was weird. The
And we'll put some
voice overlay thing was just constantly on.
We'll say this is
Oh yeah, because
here.
there's the automatic gain, so if nobody saves anything for a
Oh.
while,
Look at that sun.
which
It's like there is no noise here. I must have noise.
oh boy,
Okay,
we're not doing a great job of filling in that time, are we?
Mm-mm.
all right.
Look.
Down in the bottom.
Chill stream.
We need some nice
Paint.
little
Yeah.
things that are happening. One thing to be very careful of, don't kill all your dark
I mean, I loudly said painting at the start. People know what they're getting into.
Yeah. They've been
Paint.
warned.
Painting.
Painting. Painting.
There's a happy little boy
Painting.
here.
I can go on.
Painting.
Nice picture here. All right. And a little something underneath here, just to give it a little more depth. There we go. Now, we'll cut a few more little sticks and twigs here and there. And this helps create depth in the painting. It shows different planes. And the more planes you can show, the deeper the painting will be.
Planes.
Just cut a few of them in here.
This one here is a 747. This is a serene forest view. Why is...
Doing this painting one time at a mall.
Alright,
And
listen.
a man come along and he said he'd been to that location.
You wanted commentary.
Except it had a little
You're gonna get commentary.
If it had a little pond there, I'd buy that painting.
Look.
So I told him, I said, you start writing the check. By the time
Now the painting? Yes, it's very good, honey.
pond. So watch right here. Let's see what happens. All you do is take this
Pond
all
time.
and pull down.
Oh god, no, I don't have the canvas for that, Bob.
Go create.
Oh no.
Easy.
Damn it. I should have listened to you when you said the masses are too low.
Oh. I think there's room for a little pond at the bottom there.
No, you're not the one painting.
Okay. It's that easy.
Why does it feel like this isn't doing because the thing is left up.
Oh.
It's not pulling paint where there isn't paint. That's why this isn't looking right.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to like realize what's going on here. That's not gonna work. Alright. What if I cheat?
Yeah.
Well, it would help if I could keep the thing flat.
Mm.
No, we're not getting that smudging that it did. It's funny because the painting that I did yesterday, he made it like It looks so easy.
Mm.
I mean, he does do a lot of painting, so.
No, like, I managed to make that stream look pretty good, like the water stream.
Mm-hmm.
This one, huh? Third one. Okay. It's blending.
Oh.
Is it done? Yeah, I like the. But what's happening to the bottom here that I can't add paint to it?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Did I mess up my layer somehow? I'm drawing on. Why do I have different layers?
How did that happen?
How did that happen?
That
That's
might
why
be
my-
a problem.
Yeah, that's why the paint isn't mixing right. Oh, come on. There we go.
Alright. Whew. How did that happen?
Yeah, okay, now that just like shaves paint straight off of it. I really want to get rid of this thing.
Oh.
Does that look sufficiently like what he has?
I think that's amazing.
Alright, otherwise I'm gonna start tearing paint off.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'm going to take a little bit of Prussian blue just to make this pond a little bit deeper. I want to have enough room for the trout to live in here. Just a little bit deeper. This is one thing that's so fantastic about this style of painting. Right in midstream, you can change your mind. You can completely change a painting in just a second. And here I'm just pulling across to make it look like water. Isn't that something? Now we'll take just a tiny bit of the magic white and we'll put a little water line in here. There, just act like you're trying to cut a hole right through the canvas. And let's take, and I sort of wiped out a couple of these little bushes here, so let's just put them back in. Maybe on each side there we have some nice little bushes. Okay, now I'm going to add just a tiny bit of the Van Dyke brown and the burnt umber to this magic white to make it, it's a very, very thin paint. And with that, we'll just take and pull down here a little bit and make us a nice little bank here. Just some ground for the bushes and trees here to sit on. Don't want them to fall off in the water and make a big splash.
Splash.
Disturb that old trout that lives in there. Maybe
Trout?
just a tiny
Okay.
bit.
Huh?
You said it didn't want the trees to fall down the water and disturb the old trout that lives in there.
Right now it's looking like a lake.
Yeah.
White. And this is a very, very gentle touch, just enough to get the paint to come off the knife. There we go. Isn't that something? Now, with just a little touch more magic white, we'll put a little waterline under here. There it is. Just enough to separate this. There. A few more little sticks here and there, just to break it up. Maybe there's some little grassy things that sort of work down onto the bank here. Just here and there. Over here more to be some. Now, what happens if you change your mind again? Son of a gun. Let's change it again. I should go right back to
Okay.
the color and begin pushing. Like so. And we'll just add another plane to this painting and make it even deeper. Just push this dark in there. Once again, we need the dark in order to show the light. Okay, now we got our dark in there. Now we can highlight it. A little more of the thin white here so we can thin this down and it sticks nice and easy. We'll use a little yellow ochre mixed with a little cad yellow and mix it on your brush. That way you get a multitude of things that happen. Maybe a little of the permanent red. Let's put ooh, there's a little fireball. That's a nice one. And right on down through like so. And just let these flow with the lay of the land. And put all kind of little, look at all those little grassy things. There they go. Just as easy. Now, we'll just cut a few little sticks here and there. There we are. And you know, one of the hardest things to do when you're painting is to know when in the world to stop. It's such a temptation just to add one more stick or one more tree. And there comes a time when you have to stop or you piddle it to death. So,
Piddle it to death?
I think we're going to go for
Fiddle
well.
with it to death.
iron a painting. This is something that gives
Th-
people a lot of
That's
trouble.
not what the subtitle said.
Yep. This
Oh,
is
I'm not even looking at the subtitles. I'm barely even looking at his painting.
oil.
Oh.
Use the liner brush and make the paint so it's like water. Very, very thin. Then it'll flow right on top of there. And turn this brush, twist it. That brings it to a nice, firm, sharp point. Okay? Now, let's sign it right here. And all we do is touch and just let this paint flow right off this little liner brush. There we go. And luckily I have a very simple name. It's easy to spell and it only takes a second to sign a painting. Now next week, I hope you have your canvas on your easel and you're all ready to go with us. And we'll be doing a white canvas next week. During the series, we're going to do numerous different things. There will be several paintings that we do on a black canvas. Oh, there'll be some that you won't believe. But next week, have a white canvas ready. You have the colors, and we'll be looking for you here. And until then, from all of us here, we'd like to wish each and every one of you happy painting and God bless.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh man. That turned out pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did a good job.
That turned out pretty good. I'm legitimately surprised.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Reminder to hydrate. I'm gonna go do that.
Save that. And just turn away from that real quick so I can send it over the interwebs. Oh. Where is it?
That Wii music, surprisingly good for setting the mood and relaxing. Like,
It really is.
yeah.
I just saved like 3 copies of it because I was looking at the wrong thing.
I mean, 3 copies, kind of in keeping.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Bob paints more of the same painting.
We should like, but that was a surprise to me, like that he had 3 copies of every painting on the shelf, like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it just. And there we go. We have our first painting of the night.
Yeah.
Now the question is, do we want to go straight into another one or break it up with something else?
Pizza boy.
Alright. Lindsay wants me to play a game called Pizza Boy. So now
We're
I
going to
gotta
blame
set.
her if this turns out terribly.
Yeah.
Lindsay is the one who's culpable here. Direct all complaints and homicide reports to Lindsay.
Oh, homicide reports?
Who knows? Who knows what could happen?
Okay.
Wait, no. Homicide report is what police file. It's not like, oh, you murdered someone, we're reporting you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you murdered somebody. I did?
Uh-huh. Pew, pew.
Bap.
Mm.
Hang on.
Mm. Mm.
Just gotta turn this down real quick. And welcome to Pizza Boy. Alright.
Wait. Is there no sound? I don't remember.
Oh, there is sound. Oh, you're not gonna get sound. Hang on. I can fix that. There you go.
There we are.
There we are. Pizza.
Pizza.
Beep.
Hey, do you want pizza?
Both mouse buttons also deliver pizza. So you can choose which hand it comes out of.
Mm.
There are options. Pizza.
Hi. Okay.
You gave him the pizza.
That is a thing that I did, yes.
Pizza.
Mm.
You can totally just get lost in this forest.
I can hear something happening around here. It's not the same thing that it was.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
don't know
it's
what
going.
that is.
The sky has faces.
Mm.
Don't fall off behind you, by the way. There's no way to get back without resetting the game.
Why are the arms cut off of the screen? Oh, that's just the way of the pizza boy.
Why? Yeah,
Mm.
that's what happens when you deliver pizza. Alright. So you're a compulsive jumper like me.
It feels like I'm going faster. See, he wanted pizza.
He loves it.
There you go, big guy.
Now it's time for pineapple.
It sounds like there's like a faint second track playing around here somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah.
It might have been the thing that was like inside that house, but I thought it sounded different. Alright.
They were hidden, but now they have pizza.
Where is this pineapple?
So you just keep going. Keep going. It's a long journey to pineapple. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
Oh, you just haven't been listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you shoot pineapples and pizza.
Truly an awesome, devastating power.
Okay, but can I combine them?
I mean, you just put them on top of each other. It's done.
Pineapple pizza. Is there anything else to this?
I don't think so.
That's it then. You shoot pizza and then you shoot pineapples.
Yes. Alright. It's time to escape.
I broke the illusion of the non-Euclidean house.
Here you are in the void. The fate of all pizza boys.
Alright. Okay. Pizza boys. Alright. Alright, okay.
Taking a little while to process that, are you?
Pizza.
Look.
I mean, they brought the Noid back. We need more pizza.
Oh god, they
To
brought the
counteract
Noid
that.
back. They brought
Yep.
the Noid back. I could do either another painting, or we can take a look at such art, creative space.
Let's try such art.
Alright. I do want to do more Bob Ross paintings, but I think maybe one a day is I don't know if I have it in me
Reasonable.
to do it. Yeah, I don't know if I have it in me to make a second one.
Yeah, that's fair.
We did have
Make
two
the second one
paintings.
in such art.
Yeah, I guess.
Time to check it out. Either way.
Hang on, it's loading.
Uh-huh. Pizza.
Okay. Do we want
Join
to?
the game to Discord.
Oh my god, you're so picky.
Look, I want to hear the lovely sounds of art.
Okay. Okay. Can we do creative space or story mode? Or,
Yeah.
There's
I don't
also
know. There's what's streamer mode? What?
I think that's the thing with Twitch integration, and then like the viewers
Oh.
can tell me what to do or
Ah,
something
okay.
like that.
If you just make your life harder and boo at you and then you don't... Okay.
We could do this, but I don't know if there's enough people here to make that too interesting.
Hmm.
Eh. I don't think you can do stream mode. This is just a creative mode.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
The story
okay.
mode, it's an actual thing you can buy.
alright.
Or will be able to
Well-
buy, I think.
Then if you're not gonna do story mode. No? Okay.
I have no idea how Twitch integration stuff works. Ooh. You are connected.
Okay.
Connection lasts for one session. That seems.
Yeah. Okay, so we are connected, so
Uh-huh.
what is my artist's name?
It's Mavic.
Alright.
Mavic art.
No.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's a weird story to this.
Hmm.
The year is 2130 and you have just received the results of your professional compatibility DNA test. Your genome indicates that you have a rare artistic talent. For decades, art has been largely dominated by robots and other artificial intelligence. Well, I'm not about to change that. But in these times of artistic perfection and homogeneity, the world of art has become stale and in need of renewal. It is time for you to act. Alright, and then... Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, you get a studio.
Hollow headset. Jack in to the virtual world of a studio.
Mm.
That is might take a bit to load.
That's what I'm thinking. It's funny that they do this whole thing of like, you're putting a HoloLens thing for going into a virtual studio because the first I saw this the first time and I was like, this would be really good in VR. And I was very surprised to learn that this didn't have VR support.
Yeah. T streamer menu.
Loving the jiggle bone on my paintbrush.
Oh, this is.
Yep. Okay, so it's just a bunch of polls.
Oh,
Okay.
it's just a bunch of polls. Oh, okay.
Well then. This is alright, but I'm not about to like get good at mouse painting.
Yeah.
That's the problem here is that I'm controlling this with the mouse and I'm not that great with the mouse. I do appreciate the brush mechanics of this. Very good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Please just give us VR support.
You just painted on the ground. Just a puddle of water on the ground now.
How do I work this?
Da, 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 da,
I don't want to try. I just want to put it down.
da.
Please.
Alright. Oh, you can't overflow it. Oh! Okay.
I'm making a mess.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. There's a mob nearby. Oh,
This is
well,
only
that just
making it
adds-
worse.
Oh. I mean, you could get rid of the paint you painted. Oh.
That's how you clean a canvas.
Yep, you just... uh-huh. There's a pellet knife there.
Yeah, but it's used like for smearing the paint around.
Yeah, okay. Sponge. Alright. Oh.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
No, okay. Still just the same.
Spoon. Canvas is hungry. Oh.
Yep.
Feed some paint to the bucket. Get spray paints.
What's the difference between
And
these two?
tubes.
Oh, that's the spray paint
mean-
thing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that went everywhere.
Hmm.
This control's
Make a
weird.
trip. No drips? Oh,
No drips.
awful.
No drips and its control's weird. Oh yeah, someone found out that if you heat up the spray paint cans, they explode.
Oh.
So they put a bunch of spray cans in there. What color should I take? Yellow.
Yellow. Of course.
Okay. So I tossed them here, but how do you heat it up though?
Oh, you need to put a paint can in there, or a tube in there. I think. Yeah. If pick target tube.
This?
Hair dryer.
Something tells me that this is not enough.
Yeah.
Do you get like new things?
You can buy things at the computer terminal,
Papa's
but
Ah.
well, you need to. Okay, you'll need to do a couple. Just give him whatever.
Is this a small canvas?
Yeah. I think so. Oh, that's the canvas printer there. I'll put it on there, yeah. And then sand painting on the screen there.
Bye. I think that was a small one.
Oh,
wow.
Oops.
see.
Okay, bigger is
Bigger
better.
is better.
How do I bind these? I'm not gonna.
Okay. What? Can you get that tube that's in your inventory and just spray it directly onto the. Yep. 3D painting. Your palette's directly on the painting. That's useful.
This is how you paint.
Yes.
Well, for lack of any other evidence, I guess.
To look like an eye? I think so.
Yes. Oh, yep.
What?
Ask for another kind of can. What? Gee.
Okay, if you're gonna specify only one kind could be sent, actually tell them like the type, not just like bigger is better. Ask for a specific kind.
It's not this one because it can't.
You should be able to send that one. It just gets sent in its place. There's
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Bye.
someone else can get that one.
The paint's not even dry. Because it's a huge thing.
Oh, this
Nice.
is revolutionary painting using a painting.
I heard you like paintings.
There we go. It's no more
Oh.
paint.
Amazing. Hide your crimes. Spun. Oh, you're just absorbing the blue.
Well, where's my money?
Hmm.
Huh.
I want to get the torch. Is there money cheats for this?
Oh, there it is. You're 1 unit short. 1 cent.
No, it's 500.
Oh wait, it was
not
500.
400.
I thought
Yeah.
it was 400. Unbelievable.
Yay! I'm an artiste.
Uh-huh. I just need 1 more commission from some other sucker. Client.
Is that an official term, Lindsay?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I got a better idea.
Okay.
Ah, this control's weird.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to adjust that somehow, but
Yay!
yay!
Yay.
Ooh.
Like, I'm still getting to grips with this, okay?
Yeah,
Can
that's
I not
completely
pick
fair.
that up? Oh.
There we go.
Yay!
Okay, game. Is there any more clients? Okay. Okay.
Like, I gotta have a pretty art studio.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just smear paint all over the walls.
So how do you paint walls?
Oh, you got email. All right. Big or small canvas? I don't know. Something in the shades of pink.
I command you to paint for me. Okay.
Okay.
One of those commissioners.
Very postmodern.
I bet I would get into the moment.
Uh huh.
Like, I just want the torch. I
Yeah.
want the torch. Please.
If you really want to make your walls pretty, stick a tube of paint in the paint gun. Yeah, if pick target tube. What do you?
Does it have to be on the
Loud?
ground? Ah, I see.
Ah, yes. This looks like a crime scene.
This is the process of art.
Art crime.
So would you call that a splatling gun?
Yes.
See, it's social commentary.
Oh.
Honey, I'm sorry. I love you, but that's a little pretentious. Nowadays, everyone is just making ugly messes and calling it a social commentary. I saw someone pass off the
Yay.
M25 as a social commentary.
Where's my torch?
Oh, it's not checked out yet. Oh,
Dear Lord.
3 hours. Went down from 4 to 3. So. Is there a clock somewhere? Is there a clock on the computer? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Art.
I'm wondering if you can do like skate on the board.
No, there's. You can't prop push yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Get that brush that's on the table in the middle of the room.
Huh?
The dry brush. It's on the table. Yeah. You do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Now that's commentary. Okay, where's the
Oh my
magic?
God.
Oh.
Why is this ominous music?
You're doing art. It's very
Am
emotional.
I on like a time limit to do art with?
No. You're doing art in space. I mean, look at that window. Space art. Oh, you just want to blow stuff up? 1 hour, okay. Wait, was there a water gun? A water pistol in the store? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
4.5 stars.
Funny until my kids moved from water to paint.
I really like the words for this pink square you sent me. What if it was purple?
Spoon.
Spoon.
Humans have always used spoons. Thanks to this, humankind has been able to domesticate soup, which is necessary for the growth and development of interplanetary civilizations.
Okay. Oh, 1 minute.
Not even. Alright, okay. No,
Now it's time for the real art. Come on. Oh. Ooh.
hard to tell if I'm aiming at it right or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be disappointed if it's only on the floor.
Oh, it won't be. I saw a screenshot of how this ends up.
Ah. Ooh.
Yeah!
Well, that's an art room.
I got an achievement for that. For
Uh-huh.
blowing up with a spray paint can. I feel like this room was designed specifically to do that.
Huh? Can you see things on fire? Oh.
It's red now.
Uh-huh.
What?
Saving. Is this an autosave?
I think so. I didn't press anything.
Oh boy.
Did I break
The game
something?
decided. The game decided like, oh, I need to save this. I need this plant thing is real good. I need to save it.
Okay.
Alright.
I was half expecting to like, oh, you set your art studio on fire. You lost. I can dry up paint.
We'll dry erase that. Print another canvas and go to town on it. Oh.
Doesn't seem to go down. I can scorch this thing.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You broke the camera.
Achievement unlocked. It wasn't me, I swear.
Oh.
Oh
Ooh.
boy!
Ooh.
Yeah!
This is good shit.
This is a good game. I don't think I can do a Bob Ross on this.
Yeah.
Do we want to see more of this, or do we want to go back to the Ross?
I think this is a nice break from the Bob Ross, but I don't think it's gonna like.
What happens if you use the blowtorch on a canvas? I mean, it might just turn it charred color rather than the whole thing going up. Can you
Yeah.
get it darker than that?
Nope.
No? Wow. That's what blowtorches do, they make things red.
Yep.
Does it have any interaction with the paint tubes rather than the cans? Oops.
It does that.
Alright then.
I don't think the tubes do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't look like it does anything.
Just drying out the sponge. As you do. Alright then.
Yeah, those are too expensive.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with it?
What's that? Is that a next to the spoon that isn't the palette knife? What is that?
It's just a fine brush.
Oh, okay. Thought it was like a ink pen or something.
Oh.
Spiral time. Or circle time, rather. That's nice. Oh. Oh.
Should have given this to the person who wants to lie.
Oh.
Oh, I have an idea. Make this spin really fast and then get the Gatling gun and shoot at it. Ooh, a spiral.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree. This is how all art should be made on a rotating canvas. That cannot be stopped.
Including for video games? Because I can see problems there.
Cannot be stopped. Oh, weird that the brush zooms off into the background as soon as it can. There we go. Yeah. That's out.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, you need it on a big canvas. Ah.
What if I can't afford one?
Probably just have to wait. Yeah, you can't. Oh, wait. You're -1. Okay.
They wanted silence.
I'm gonna shoot
Just
that,
whatever. There we go.
perhaps
Bye.
you can't lose in this creative mode.
I like it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
That is such art.
Mm-hmm.
Much wow.
You're very strong in this virtual world. You can just throw anything you want in the trash, too. Into the pit. In the other room. Let me in!
This is where I belong.
Oh, in the trash chute.
Alright. We're running into the 2-hour mark. Unfortunately, I don't think. Unless we run this stream into the ground into 3 hours, I don't think we can do a second
Oh,
painting.
no. No.
But we might do the Bob Ross thing again. I would like to do it with some other software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Autodesk Sketchbook works okay for it, but it would be nice to have something that works better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions for an Android tablet app, please do let me know. I did try like pretty much everything that I could find on the Play Store, and none of it was good. So, alternatively, I want to be able to use this as like a Cintiq replacement for my desktop. That seems to be possible under Linux, but not under Windows. So, I don't know. It's something that is going to require a lot more setup in the future, but if we get there, then maybe we'll do another Bob Ross stream, because they're quite chill. I like doing these on my own time, but also I feel like people might like to watch the process. So,
that person liked it. You're the painting of
wow.
of the X.
What a shock. But anyway, I think that does it for us tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. And next week, we're gonna go back to the streets of Sotenbori.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Alright, have a good night.
Bye.